there you have it. Atletico de Madrid. Atletico. Yeah? Atletico. I should be used to it by now. Atleti 1, Manchester United 1. Anthony Elanga saves the day and gets us, I was going to say a point there, but gets us a draw to be able to bring back to Old Trafford. So it's honours even. Honours even. We was not good in the first half. I feel like the occasion overawed us. The occasion got to us, and I feel like when you have an atmosphere that's as intense as this, you have to match it. You have to do things properly. You have to have that intensity in the game. And we never had it. I loved what Produce Ever said to us, which was fantastic. It was like we come here and didn't want to play. You know, I spoke about the influential players who needed to have big games. Varane looked a little bit nervy. Paul Pogba couldn't get in the game. He was dragged early. Bruno couldn't get into the game, although he provided the all-important assists, which he always pretty much does. Ronaldo on the periphery. The main players just weren't in the game, and we played into Atleti's hands. That first half was exactly how Atleti would have wanted it to go, and the first goal that we conceded was just really soft in terms of positionally. You know, João Felix has picked up a great position in between Rafael Varane and Harry Maguire, but they've got to do better there, and they've got to talk more. That shouldn't be happening. It's a great ball over by Lotti, I think, but at the end of the day, we've got to do better there. But that sets them off sets us off on the wrong foot. But also for a team like Diego Simeone's Atleti, that's perfect. 1-0 up nice and early, and we'll camp out and invite Manchester United onto us. And we had no ideas. We had no intensity. And you're thinking, is this going to drift? And just before half-time, 44th minute, I think Lindelof maybe got something on it. It could have been Maguire, I can't remember who. And it should have been 2-0. The crossbar saved us. So we really rode our luck. And going in at half-time, I was very, very worried, you know. Players were getting frustrated with fouls and giving away silly fouls. Paul Pogba was getting outdone by Kondogbia. Kondogbia was running the whole midfield. The wing-backs of Atleti was getting in time and time again, especially down their left-hand side, our right-hand side. Lindelof was playing well, considering he'd been drafted in at right-back as a tactical thing. And it just wasn't working. We were out of ideas. We were getting frustrated, and it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. And Atleti just had that bank of 5, 3 in front of that, and 2 up front, and they just had us. I thought we needed to change it tactically at half time, and we didn't. We came back out, and it was marginally better, but we kept giving the ball away. That was the biggest thing for me. You know, when we would get into little moments of transition, it would break down very quickly because the pass wasn't good enough. You were all intercepted or dispossessed. But then the subs came on, and when the subs came on, it was almost like Atleti started to wilt. You know, you look at them and it's like, I was frustrated because I'm like, they're not that good. They're not that good, but they are at the same time. Do you know what I mean about when I say that? And that's what I mean about 2 evenly matched teams. It was a bit of a slug, and it looked like they started to tire. They started to turn the ball over a little bit more. And it was like, I was saying to myself, can we just get that little bit of quality? Can we just take our time with the ball? It's not like they're running around like blue-ass fires with a high press. They were retreating quite a lot and didn't offer loads in the second half. Yes, Griezmann hit the crossbar after we'd scored, but before that, it wasn't. I would say it was predominantly us on the ball. And on to Anthony Elanga, the star boy of the moment right now. I think he said that he scored with his first touch, and I spoke to him after the game, and you know, he said how happy he was to score and what a feeling it was, and he said some other stuff as well, but I'll keep that. But his headspace at the moment is so clear. He's so proud to be doing what he's doing. He's so honest, he's so humble, and it's just great to see us fans. You know, we've got a song for him already, but more importantly, the goal that he scores, he makes a fantastic run. He's on his bike. And Oblak, we spoke about him in the build-up, didn't we? About him not playing very well and having a bad season. He leaves acres to his right-hand side for Anthony to just put it past him and roll it past him. And that's what I said to him afterwards. I said, "Was he nervous when he's running through?" He goes, "Not really. I just looked up and the keeper just left so much space." And that just shows you. But again, away at Atleti, packed out crowd, do you have that composure in that minute? We might only get that one chance. You might only get that one chance, Anthony. Can you calm yourself down and strike it in the bottom corner? And he did, and that was fantastic. And then after that, you know, they got a little bit nervous. The crowd started getting a little bit, and down there in that far hand corner as well, I think Lindelof nearly tripped a player up. It could have gone a different way. Then they go on to they bring on Griezmann, who will probably play more as it comes on, and he hits the crossbar. So look, listen, I think Patrice Ever put it perfectly. 50-50 as the lights go out here at the Wanda Metropolitano. It's 50-50, you know, but at home you've got to fancy us. Was it pretty? No. Was it exciting? No. But in the end, we managed to dig in. And considering how poor the first half was, the damage could have been a lot more than 1-0. Probably should have been a lot more than 1-0 with the little bit of luck that we got. And we managed to raise our game slightly and create that moment. Could we create that moment? So, look, in terms of performance, you have to be honest, it was very underwhelming. I thought we'd come and show a lot more of ourselves than that. And that's what we've got to do when we go back to OT. Because, again, Jadon Sancho, little bits, but couldn't really get involved. Who at Rashford again. Just wasn't there. Continual bad decisions. I think he took a shot from 35 yards, I want to say, over that side of the goal, straight over, when I'm like, just keep moving the ball. So Rashi didn't give a good account of himself. But Elanga just, Ralph Rangnick said in his post-match, I saw some of the quotes, he said he wishes that other players would take the mentality of him. That just says it all. And for Ralph to come into the club that quickly and see that he was doing everything in training, stopped him from, the loan already. Stopped him from going out on loan actually, and kept him. And look how he's performing, scoring on the big stage, and he kept him out of it. I saw a piece that Simon Stone wrote in the BBC, and he was basically saying that the one shining light has been Anthony this year. And when you think about it, that's kudos to Ollie for bringing him in, but it's also kudos to Ralph Rangnick for recognising it straight away and saying even if he doesn't start tonight, he'll look to Anthony Elanga very, very quickly. And that's what happened, although I thought the sub should have come earlier. So listen, wasn't perfect, wasn't pretty, but look, there's no away goal, so that would have topped it off if there was. I kind of wish there was away goals now, but actually it's a level playing field. 0-0 is the same as 1-1, it's the same as 2-2, it's the same as 5-5. It doesn't really matter, we're drawing the game. But what it does do is takes the pressure off in terms of, one, we got home advantage. Second, it takes the pressure off because there's no away goal the other way as well, which is good. So we don't have to worry about if we draw what will happen. We know it'll just be extra time. It just makes it very, very simple and clear. Beat them, and then we can get ourselves through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It does show the levels to the competition. This is our first big test, and yes, we didn't lose, which is fantastic, and we showed a little bit more in the second half, but it still does show that we've still got a long way to go as well, and we're still nowhere near finished. So listen, roll on Watford on the weekend. Hopefully we can win that game and keep building confidence, but at the end of the day, that was a big, I keep saying point, or a big away goal. It's not. It was a big result considering we could have easily lost that game. And I'm just happy for Anthony Elanga, and I know you guys are. Man of the match, Anthony Elanga. It can't be anyone else. Coming off the bench and doing that, absolutely brilliant. I thought Lindelof was very good as well. He defended very well. Other than that, there wasn't much good performances. De Gea didn't really have much to do either as well. So it was one of those weird games where we just didn't perform at the level that we could have. Fred, and to be fair, and actually just on the goal quickly, that's what frustrated me. I remember, just because come to my head, the first time we played quickly, some one-touch stuff, little cushion header from Ronaldo. I think Fred went to Bruno, then Bruno gets the turn. The first little bit of play that we actually managed to put a bit of quality together, we were in on goal, just like that. So it just showed us that's what we need more of, because we just was not taking care of the ball. The second leg, Paul Pogba again, I had massive aspirations for him to do well today, but he just couldn't do it, and he definitely would have been frustrated with his performance, taken off early as well. So listen, roll on the next leg, but I'm just happy that we didn't lose that game. Smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new as I sign off here at the Wanda Metropolitana. Look at it, absolutely beautiful. I'm out of here, peace.